Now, without further ado, let's us move to one island which is very special to I believe to all of us, which is Labuan, because even though it's a very small island, but it has a lot of potentials. And today we are so pleased to have the BEBC Labuan Chair, Mr. Azahar, with us this afternoon. So may I invite Mr. Azahar for this slot?
Thank you very much, Steve, for the opportunity.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, I will try to present it within the time limit of 10 minutes. Let me just share. Everyone can see my slide? Can you say yes, anyone?
Yes, I can see.
Yes.
Okay.
For the rest, just put your thumbs up. The rest, if you can see.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Because I'm having the whole laptop, the whole screen with my presentation. I cannot see anyone.
Oh, okay.
You're
Okay.
good. You're good. I can see the rest. Just put a thumbs up physically, and I'm looking at you in the gallery mode.
Thank you very much. The organizer of this event, this forum, and it is my pleasure to present to you my presentation on Labuan, as we call it, the Pearl of Borneo, challenges and opportunities. Just a little bit of introduction for those who don't know about Labuan. We are at the southwestern coast of Sabah, a very small island, as Eve said. Total area is about 400 square kilometer. Land area is less than 100 square kilometer. Population about 100,000 this year. That is the picture of the island. Main economic activities: oil and gas, trading, financial services, and shipping. We are basically an export-based economy. We export most of our products, especially oil and gas related, but we import 80 to 90% of all goods needed by the public. In 2019, our GDP is about US dollar 1.8 billion, which is small, but on per capita basis, we are second in the whole country after Kuala Lumpur. So that's how much we are contributing to the national economy. The last 2 years, as just like everyone else, have been very challenging. Before that, 5 years ago, the low oil prices are affecting not just the industry, but also the economy, because we are dependent on oil and gas. And it has affected the whole economy of Labuan. Then came COVID, lockdowns, movement restrictions. It has resulted in better local economy. It has resulted in a lot of projects stalled or delayed. I'm just going to highlight three industries or sectors that have potential to be developed or potential for investors to come in for the next, at least for the next few years. Number one is financial services. As you know, Labuan is a financial, or rather it's an international business and financial center, or in the layman's term, an offshore center. It has been challenging for the past few years. A lot of companies have deregistered themselves. The number of new companies registering also slowed down, but it's not, everything is not lost. We have a few areas where we can actually look into as opportunities for Labuan. And they are as the result of digitalization. There are now 2 digital exchanges offering blockchain-based solutions for the issuance and trading of financial instruments. I'm aware Ken is interested in this. Probably after the event, we can talk about this. Investments and fundraising activities across Asia and beyond, especially towards the intermediation of digital securities. And third, the increase in digital banking. I believe there are four banks now that have been given license to do digital banking, as well as digital currency trading and other digital-based intermediation. So this is the in thing for Labuan at the moment. Maritime and oil gas, this is the crux, or rather the main economic activity in Labuan for ages. For the past 2 years, the industry has done quite well. Oil prices have steadily increased, and it is set to hit $80 per barrel within the next few months. There are many things, many opportunities in oil and gas and shipping for Labuan, but I just want to highlight one area, or new area, which has not been developed in Labuan. And that area is energy transshipment. Ship-to-ship operations for LNG and LPG instead of just solid goods, as has been implemented right now. It will involve the use of very large vessels and ultra large vessels. LNG and LPG transshipment will be done at sea instead of on land like Bintulu. It will require safe waters of about 30 meters in depth and above, which Labuan is blessed to have within the Brunei Bay. We can also do transshipment of LEG, which is liquefied ethylene gas, bulk petroleum, and oil cargoes. Using the sea for transshipment is much cheaper and quicker to set up than a land-based facility. This is one of the advantages. And last but certainly not least is the project that, at least in Labuan, people are waiting for ages, the Labuan Bridge. We believe it is a game changer. We believe that it will lead to greater development, prosperity, and progress for Labuan. And not only Labuan, also in the surrounding districts within the Brunei Bay. It will connect Labuan to mainland Sabah and the rest of Borneo via Pan-Borneo Highway that essentially will connect Labuan to the rest of Borneo. The length of the bridge is between 8 to 13 kilometers, as you can see from the map. Depends on the choice that the developer, the contractor will choose. So there are 3 alternatives that will be given for the building of the bridge. And it will be financed via private financing initiative. At the moment, at the current moment, RFP, or request for proposal, is undergoing. Companies have, I believe about 10 companies also are interested to go for RFP. And this RFP will end at the end of next month, another month ago, after which the government, through the JKR, will evaluate the submission, and hopefully by the end of the year, we will know who will be awarded with the project and hopefully construction will commence sometime next year. As far as I know, the estimated project cost is about 4 billion ringgit or USD 1 billion. Having said all this, I must say the development in BIMP-EAGA also will affect the progress of Labuan, the prosperity of Labuan. At the moment, there is a plan to have an economic corridor within Palawan, Sabah, Labuan, and Brunei, which will develop specifically this region to have connection, to have trade, investment, and tourism, at least among them. And I believe if Labuan can develop these projects, the whole corridor will also prosper. Labuan is an import-oriented economy in the way that almost all of our materials are imported, and Palawan can serve as our source of raw materials, just as Sabah is our source right now. So with that, I thank you. Terima kasih. Maraming salamat.
Yeah, thank you so much, Labuan. Wow, look at that. All the new development from Labuan for business opportunities to all the investors to come in, and the new one, which is the energy transshipment, which I read in the newspaper recently on July 16 regarding this. This is a new and progressive for Labuan, and also for the Labuan Bridge. And I believe that Labuan Bridge has been so long. It's been like more than a decade topics that we hope to see a new changes, a new landscape for Labuan, and also for Malaysia as a whole.